We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry now. This is Johnson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
All right, here we go.
Mayfield off the play fake. Dumping it off for Johnson. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
To the right side and complete to Njoku. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up second down. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Gone!
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. And again, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
On second down, Johnson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Where's 52? Watch 52. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Darnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Switch. Gone.
Now a play fake here on first down. Complete that right to Kurz. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Leopard! Leopard! Watching now, Barney! Barney! Gone! 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 Gone!
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, Njoku. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. That's caught at the 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jets. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 53 play. Check. 53. Gone! 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 Gone!
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! Over!
Faking the give, Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
They go play action here on first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Detroit! Over! Watch him now, Barney!
A first down throw, Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Myles Garrett able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Gun!
Play action. It's Darnold. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Gun!
Following the interception, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Barney. Detroit! All right, here we go.
Final play of the half, Mayfield going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out now come the Jets. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Gun! Set! Blue landing!
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He sets to fire. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 30 yards. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
4 down. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Anunua's got it, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Over!
Here's Darnold now on second down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, it's Darnold. Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going for it. Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. I got him. Back spine. I got him. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Airing one deep for Curse. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Gun. Check. Watch him now, Barney.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose. Here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Darnold from the gun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Off of play action, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Darnold on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Airing one deep for Curse. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Curse, 36 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Throwing again is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Detroit!
Second down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back now here on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Set! Green 39! Green 30.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Being chased out left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down?
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
Fourth down, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Lucky 56.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Jenkins. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney. I got motion. 58, Mike, 58.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney.
Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Under 10. Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney.
Faking the give, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little.